Hey everyone, Duke here, and today we're talking about how to find all the collectible bones and complete the Warlord's Rune questline. These bones are a part of the In the Shadow of the Mountain questline, and are all hidden behind various doors in the dungeon that need to be dispelled. Each step of the quest will allow you to access higher level doors, with 3 level 1 doors, 3 level 2 doors, and 3 level 3 doors in total. However, if there is anyone in your fire team that is further along or done with the quest, they will be able to open the higher level doors, and everyone can benefit by picking up the bones inside of those rooms. Additionally, the In the Shadow of the Mountain questline will also require Dark Ether Tinctures and Blighted Wishing Glass for multiple different steps. The tinctures can be acquired by damaging and defeating 3 shiny screebs that appear throughout the dungeon, which we will go over in order of appearance. Additionally, you can get 5 tinctures for each bone that you already have that you helped somebody else on your fire team find, so you'll definitely want to help others get these bones too. Blighted Wishing Glass will drop alongside your loot from defeating each of the 3 boss encounters. Our first screeb is right at the start of the dungeon. You're going to notice it's starting to cross the bridge that you're going to see, again, right at the start. I would recommend letting it get to the other side of the bridge, otherwise those boats that are going to fall from it can very easily fall off the bridge. But once it's across, you can start shooting it. Damaging it will drop motes, killing it will drop even more motes, and then make sure you pick up all the motes to get more tinctures. Continuing forward from here, directly in front of you is going to be our first door to open up, and it's going to be our first bone for the level 1 part of the quest. Again, if you're at the level 1 part of the quest, you'll be able to open this door. If you're further, you can open it as well and help other people get the bone, but your first bone will be inside of this door. Our second screeb and second door are going to be right next to each other once you start getting into the maze. Again, you're going to want to damage it and try to kill the screeb, or do at least as much damage as you can to get as many motes as you can. Do note that there is going to be a trap right pretty much right in front of you when you first see the screeb, so don't just run at it unless you would like to die, but probably don't want to. Watch out for the traps on the side walls. You'll need to jump over said traps. And also directly to the right of this, so right after you jump over the traps, is going to be the door, the first door in the maze. This is going to be another level 1 door, so you can go ahead and open this door and get your second bone. Continuing further in the maze is going to be our second door. If you're going to hang left and jump over the 2 sets of traps when you get into this section, you're going to see the level 2 door right in front of you. Go ahead and open this door, and we're going to get another bone. Again, this is our first level 2 door, so you will either need to be further along in the quest or have someone with you that is able to open this door. Our third and final door is going to be at the very end of the maze. Instead of dropping down where you normally would to continue forward, hang right, and we're going to see our first level 3 door to open up and get our third bone in the maze. Again, as before, you're going to need to be on the level 3 step to be able to dispel this door, or have someone that can open it for you. Our next bone is going to be right when you get to the door of the castle after crossing the bridge. Instead of going left to continue the dungeon, go to the right, and there's going to be a little hole you can jump in, just like the one that there is on the left side. But in this hole is going to be another door. This is going to be a level 2 door, and behind the door, again, will be another bone. After completing the ogre encounter and after the room of a bunch of chests, there's going to be a clearing, and before going out to the light, take a left. There's going to be a little hole in the wall, and you're going to come into another door. This will be another level 2 door, and you'll have another bone behind here. Once you make it outside and take a left to start climbing up the mountain, you're going to notice a screeb that is going to be trying to run away from you. This screeb is super troll, and I would recommend not shooting it how I do here, because this can happen. You can just yeet him off the map completely, and eventually he'll hit the death barrier, die, and all your motes are going to go down about 500 miles down into the mountain. Instead, you can kind of let him jump and kind of just chase him down a little bit. If you kill him a little bit further up where there's a much more space, that's going to be much easier. Continuing to follow this path, you will notice a door on the left side. Go ahead and continue into this little doorway, and there will be a door with the dispel for another level 1 in here. And again, this is going to have a bone behind it. This will be the last of the level 1 bones that you need for the questline. Next, we've got one of the trickiest ones. This is going to be in your little spinny take and jumping puzzle. And instead of going up at the very end when you get to the last section, you're going to want to start heading down on these rocks. You'll notice it's like kind of a like a wave of rocks heading downwards that seem kind of out of place, those are going to be a little path for you to get to your level 3 door that will be down here, and again, another bone. After you make it outside, right after the jumping puzzle, if you take a right and kill this first Scorn, there's going to be a nice, friendly little abomination in this hallway. You can leave him alone, you can look at him, do whatever you want, but this is going to be a nice little waypoint. Coming straight across from here will be another Sniper Scorn, and where he is chilling at, that is going to be your next door with a bone behind it. This will be another level 3 door. When you do get to the part where you've collected all the bones, you're going to want to talk to Toland here right before the staircase heading up to the final boss. He will create a portal and you'll be able to go in and complete the quest. And our final bone is actually technically the first bone you're probably going to get. It is after defeating the boss for the first time. Right next to the chest, when the loot pops up to the left, will be a bone on the ground, and you can go ahead and pick this up, and that's what's going to really give you and progress the quest in the first place. I hope this video on all the bones and how to progress the quest line was helpful, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.